Wacky Wednesday.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Unfiltered, the real deal. No pre-planning, no chingaderas. Straight up from the bill.
Wacky Wednesday.
B-Town's very own.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Here's your host, Bumper Gomez.
And we're live. I'm not even fixed, bro. I'm not even fixed. It seems like I haven't been in this place for 2 months, and it's only been 2 weeks. So, again, welcome to Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. I hope everybody can hear us. Of course, he doesn't listen. His volume's up.
Oh, shoot. My bad. My bad.
So shout out real quick to my boys at Hot Tejano, hottejano.com. If you don't got the app, make sure you go and get it. Shout out, big congratulations to my boy Chris Tristan, Tejano man, made it into the Tejano Roots Hall of Fame in Alice, Texas. Congratulations, brother. There's a lot of people, man. A lot of people made it. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Yes, my guest tonight is none other than AJ Rivas. He's in character today, AJ Rivas. But if you see him and he kind of looks familiar, he's also known as Jessica 210.
Yes, sir.
And Jessica 210 is loud and proud from the south side of San Antonio. And AJ, well, he's just from San Antonio. The south side doesn't show very much. Shout out to La Chismosa. Shout out to Lexi, Lucy, to my daughter Jasmine, to Miss Margaret Alvarez, always watching, always watching. Hello, she's in Lansing, Michigan. So hello to everybody. We're gonna try to get to the comments. I had 2 weeks to look over a bunch of shows, and I feel bad because a lot of people comment and I read them after the show instead of during the show. It's just kind of hard to do, but I'm going to do my best. And again, like I said, welcome to the show, dude. It seems, if I can get him off his phone, we'll just get started.
I'm looking at the comments.
He's looking at the comments. Good answer. No, it seems like I haven't been in here, AJ, for like ever, dude. And it's really only been 2 weeks. Of course, I pass by it every day on the way in and out. I just, we haven't been in here, but it feels good. We're back at home, and I'd like to welcome everybody back to Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. We're back on it. We have months and months lined up of great entertainment for you, musicians, live performances. It's all coming your way. But I'm kind of glad that I didn't jump right into a musician in a sense. It kind of lets me ease back into, I'm not having to worry about, hey, does he got a wire for this or that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not complicated.
Yeah. And we just had dinner. Me and him just had dinner at 54th. So we're nice and full. So if you see us doze off, don't hate on it. Don't hate on it. We had a good meal.
Ooh, yeah.
But AJ, first of all, let me tell you thank you and welcome to Wacky Wednesday for the second time. That's it.
Yeah, but by myself. Finally.
Yeah, the first time you came with the TikTok royalty, and all the TikTok royalty they're in here in the comments section. So again, welcome to the show, Alex. Thank you or AJ.
It's fine. It's okay.
I'm gonna calling you Alex.
It's okay. It's okay.
So and. Me and Alex, we met during Fiesta.
Yeah.
And me and the wife and the kids, we went out to dinner and we're like, you know what? Let's go under the bridge. The Fiesta's out. Ah, Dad, let's go. Cool. We had some drinks and we were out under the bridge and I look down by the stage. We actually went to go see Cesar.
Yeah,
Because Cesar, Cesar already had been on the show. Lead vocalist for David Lee Garza y los Musicales. Shout out to Cesar. And he's like, hey, Bump, we're going to be under the bridge. Come check us out. I said, all right, cool. As long as you give me a shout out, I'm going. He's like, all right, I got you. So we show up, and I look by the front of the stage, and I'd been following him. I knew who he was, and I looked, and I told my wife, I said, hey, that's the guy that does the Selena stuff. And she's like, what? Look, this dude. Oh, shit, I said, I don't know. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to go up to him and be like, what are you talking about, bro? I'm not that guy. But
he was that guy.
But he was that guy. And dude, the guy has just been, he's part of my family. Like literally the guy calls me just like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? Maybe some guidance, every now and then. Mm-hmm. And I'm okay with that. That's cool. I love being that person for whoever, you know what I'm saying? But AJ's as real can be. And with that being said, AJ has a vibe. The Jessica 210 vibe is very vibrant. It's very funny. It's in your face. Take it or leave it. It's what I am. It's who I am. And I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I admire that. Because people have asked me, and people have been asking, like, who are you going to have on the show? And I tell them, like, yeah, I kind of remember that guy. No, I do. And they're like, hey, is he or is he not? And I'm like, what's your question? Is he or is he not? What is that question?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, I mean, the dude puts on makeup badass. And the only people I know that put on makeup badass are, and I'm like,
or what?
What? or what? Like, so what are you trying to ask? You know what I mean? Shout out real quick to Mr. Randy Navarrete. He's out there. You know Randy?
I don't believe I.
No. Okay. Well, hey, good evening to you, Randy. Thank you for tuning in. So back to what I was saying. So I get that question, right, Alex? And if I'm getting that question, I think people are, they're more comfortable asking me than asking you to your face.
Yeah.
Right. And I told him, I warned him at dinner. I said, hey, tonight's vibe's not going to be too much Jessica. It's going to be some real shit.
Yeah.
And when I say real, because I want the fans to know, the people who follow you, that there's literally two sides of you. And I've told you this before, like, there's some people who do this for not for fame, but they do it because it's part of comedy, and that's what TikTokers do, or YouTubers and stuff.
Yeah.
But every time I've seen you in character, that character is strong. Like she's like, you're not gonna budge. AJ is not coming out. Period.
Yeah. I always say that Jessica, she's very unapologetic. Very unapologetic. She don't care. She acknowledges the people who, for example, like when I was at Sky Bar this past weekend, for the people who don't know who I am and they see me in public, they're like, like there's this one lady that told her friend that was in front of her, and she was like she tapped her in the back, like, look at this guy. And then the friend turns around, and then Jessica goes, boo, boo. I go, I'm a man in a way, guys. It's nothing serious. Yeah. And then like,
you bust that bubble quick.
Yeah, like, because they really think I'm serious. Like I'm really,
yeah, I got you. I got you.
But it's hilarious.
Yeah, no. Again, shout out to Emiliano. I think Emiliano, I want to say he's in Florida. Emiliano, Bajo Cero. Who else is tuning in? Miss Deborah Rivas.
That's my mama.
Hey, well, welcome to the show, Miss Deborah. Clifford.
Cliff, that's Tia Toxica from 956.
What's up, Bumper and Alex? Clifford, yes. Jessica, don't play that shit. Hey, Clifford. So Clifford's the guy from the Valley, right?
Yes.
He's funny as shit. He came on the first, right? The one
yes.
he actually called in. Shout out to Clifford, man. If you don't follow him, He's hilarious. The only dude I know that can run in heels. I think that dude can run a 100-meter dash in the heels, and he'll probably whip your ass in the 100-meter dash.
I tried his heels on when I went to go collab with him.
Yeah,
he's like, try them on, and I tried them on. They're size 13, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, a size 13, and I tried them on. I couldn't even stand up.
Clifford, if you're watching, you need to do some more shit with your mom. That shit is hilarious. when he starts messing with his mom, sure. That's hilarious. I love watching that. So shout out to all the viewers in the 956. So going back to AJ, Alex, Jessica 210, it's all one person. And the first time that me and AJ got to sit down and just have a conversation.
Yeah. It was after the
thing. And hey, dude, in a short, I would say 30 minutes, this guy, he went deep into his, like, I could see it. He went deep into his soul. You know what I mean? And for somebody to spill their beans out, like, not spill their beans, but, you know what I mean? To be open about themselves, said a lot about you in my eyes, right? I respect that because you're not ashamed of who you are. You know what I'm saying? And tonight, again, Alex, I just want the people to understand that yes, you do it for comedy. Yes, you do it, but deep down inside, there's a fire for that. There's, you know what I'm saying? Like you dig that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in the times that we live in now, I think a lot of people, especially, and here we go. This is Bumper. AJ's on Wacky Wednesday. You've been doing Tejano. What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
I'm going to intertwine them right now for you. You're going to find out why. So this guy here next to me is doing something that I preach about show after show after show. And what he does is, he brings our culture and our music to that younger generation, utilizing TikTok, utilizing Instagram. These are the tools that young people, this is what they look at 90% of the day. They're not watching TV. They're not looking at music videos at MTV and, looking at the Johnny Canales show. They're not doing that. They're seeing this guy, with the full man beard, fully maked up, he's dolled up, looking like Selena, jamming all of Selena's old songs.
Yeah.
And these are and that's what I love about you too, man, is that you love, we were having this conversation at dinner, you love the Selena of the old.
Yes.
You like to pick the songs where you start seeing people, that's not a Selena song.
Yeah, I like doing that, and I do these little, I guess you can say these little challenges on TikTok where, I think I have 5 videos of it. And each video has 7 to 8 songs of Selena. And most of those songs are mainly not real mainstream because a lot of Selena challenges is what they have on TikTok. They have a lot of, which, I mean, they're good songs. They're good music, como La Flor, Bidi Bam Bam, Amor Corrido, etc. They have those. Everybody knows those.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no, you know what? I'm gonna put these people to see if they really know the old school. A lot of people are like, that doesn't mean, like, people get offended because I'm like, if you're a true Selena fan, you'll know these songs. But I say it like that, but it's more.
No, you should say it like that.
But I do it more on to educate people. Like, hey, there's more to
look it up.
Yeah, there's more to her.
There's 9 to 10 albums before.
Exactly, and there's different sounds that that they use.
Hell yeah.
So it's like from the 80s to the 90s, even the 90s, from the early 90s to the late 90s, it's totally different sound.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
she was younger.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lexi. Lexi's watching. And then you got Randy and Lucy. They're lovey-dovey all over the chat room. We'll take it. I'd
like to shout out real quick Roger Aguilar. He's one of a good ex brother of mine from St. Leo's Catholic Church.
Axe brother. See, man, we're meant to be here. We're meant to be here. I need a favor from either Lucy. Lucy can probably do it. Lucy, if you're listening, oh shit! I can't forget this. Shout out to La Chingona. La Chingona's on there. Hell yeah, she's watching. She's always promoting the show, supporting the show. Thank you so much. So I started a raffle. I did it over the weekend, right?
Yeah.
And the raffle includes 2 shirts. It includes the old Bumpers Wacky Wednesday shirt, which is like the Loteria, and then there's a new one with just my logo on, and then a cap. Right? I wasn't lying. There's only 4 caps made. There's only 4 Bumpers Wacky Wednesday caps made. One of them's already got to get mailed off. I know. So there's 3 left, right? There's 3 left. And Lucy, if you're watching, the most updated I've updated, there's like maybe 10 numbers left. I'm guessing. So if you want to purchase a raffle number that we're gonna do tonight before the show's over, we're gonna raffle, and you're gonna win both T-shirts, the cap, and then this. Flights, hotel, not included, okay? But if you're in the area and you've ever just wanted to come and sit down in the studio to a show of your liking, this is part of the package. If you win it, you and somebody else you can bring, I'll supply the drinks. You can come in and have a seat on the other side of the studio and watch the show live from the studio. I threw that in there. So, let's see, El Chingon, the stuff, 29 palms in the house. Hell yeah. Shout out to Miss Bonnie Hernandez from KL. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try my hardest, Bonnie. This is KLMO 98.9. We are San Antonio. I tried, Bonnie. I tried. So, Lucy, if you're watching, can you post my Cash App or Jasmine? I think if Jasmine's still watching, but Jasmine's on and off. Lucy, I know I see that you're on. If you could post the numbers that are still left, 1 through 25, and then if you're watching the show and you want a chance to win what I said, 2 T-shirts, a cap of your choosing, and actually come in with somebody else and sit live in the studio and watch a show, it's $10 gets you in, and we're gonna do the drawing tonight. So I got Lucy on a hunt right now. She's gonna knock it out for me. So Sergio Barbosa is gonna take a number. Hell yeah! So you got my. It's all on that post. It's all on the post, but I can't do it while I'm doing the show. So thank you so much, Lucy. I owe you a beer. You and Randy, I owe you guys a beer. So back to my guest. We got that out the way. We're gonna let that flow in the background. If you guys want to support Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, because that's what you're doing. You're supporting my small business, my small show that we're trying to get to grow. I told you that the vibe tonight was going to be serious, right? And I didn't want to tell you what I want to talk about, but I'm sure you know what I want to talk about. Yeah. And the reason that I want to talk about it is because, one, I was a guy on the other side of the thing. I was a guy that used to be like, hey, chale, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And actually, man, it wasn't until I retired from the military that I take that back. It was when I went on a retreat. You know, I thought to myself, this is gonna get deep, guys. You going back to like original Wacky Wednesday shit right here. Who am I? Who are you to judge anybody for doing what they want to do and living the life that they want to live? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you only got to answer to one person, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's that simple. It's literally that simple. You're gonna have people who, you know, and I get it. That's your belief. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, if you've never been open to it, stop and think about it. So, you know, I was saying people were coming to me like, well, is he? Isn't he? What would you say?
Honestly, my answer is always like, what does it matter? Because I'm not defined of who I am, what I am. I'm defined as who I like. I'm defined as AJ. You know, like I don't understand like nowadays where we have to have a label on everybody. Um, Again, I'm not disrespecting anybody, who, is not understanding what I'm trying to say. But
We're gonna make it understandable. We are. We're gonna make it understandable.
so I'm just like I'm me. You know what I mean? And I am who I am, and it's very. How can I say it?
It's cool, bro.
Damn, I mean, I don't know how to like to explain it without like, it's like, okay, we're Hispanics, right? We're Latinos, Mexicanos, Tejanos. We're all stuck and raised on being, machismos, chingones,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So if it's anything other than that, then you're not doing the right thing. You know what I mean? You're going against your family, or you're going against your beliefs, and you're going against tradition. And it's like, okay, all that stress is always in the back of your head, because at the end of the day, sometimes with somebody that does what I do, such as putting on makeup and a wig, and it's like kind of like at the same time, it's like you don't want to be putting the people down that you love, but then at the end of the day, you don't want to be walking around being something you're not. You know what I mean? Just because you want the acceptance of everybody else. And now, back then, I'm not going to lie, back then I wanted the acceptance of everybody else.
And that's kind of what we were talking about. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what I wanted to bring out in you, because you know what, Alex, I'm going to be 100% real with you. Whether the person's watching right now, or whether when I post this on YouTube, somebody comes across it, looks at your name, Googles your name, boom, sees the show, goes. There could be a kid right now, bro. A 13, 14, 15-year-old kid right now, that in his head, he's so confused because he has a dad who works hard. He has a dad that's bien machismo, like bien Mexicano, you know what I mean? And the mom, and they go to church, and the we'll just say the mom's a Guadalupana, like I'm just trying to, what the majority of the people would see, right? Yeah. A family, right?
Of course.
And that young kid wants to be who he wants to be, but he can't, because you're fighting with letting your mom down, what is your dad gonna think? What position are you gonna put your brother and sister if they're going to school with you? Are they gonna be embarrassed? Are they gonna be, you know what I mean? Yeah. All these those are just like the little things I can think of right now.
Yeah.
But I want you to think about this. Like, there could be a kid watching, bro. Neta. There could be a kid watching and sees this and says, you know what? He's right. What does it matter? I'm a human being. Love me who I am for who I am.
Yeah.
Period. And there's people who are gonna be like, hey, yes, I'm out there. This is who I am. I'm gay. It is what it is. And take it or leave it. But I'm talking about the people, and that's what I got from you that night. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I do mean to put you on the spot.
Yeah. Well, we talked about it.
Yeah. I got that from you, that you struggled with that. How old were you when you finally said, you know what? Fuck it. Or have you never said, fuck it? It doesn't matter what I am.
I think, honestly, I mean, I've told people this, that, Jessica, back to her, Jessica has been the one that to like help me feel that way. It's like I don't have to say those words. It's like, I think now it's like one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? It's like one of those, like, I haven't been able to do that yet. I'll be honest. Yeah.
You haven't been able to.
No. And it's not nothing. Myself. It's just there's a respect that I personally have with other people, because it's just I the world, as fast as the world changes a lot, right? It changes fast.
Every second.
But what doesn't change are people's minds, you know. And yeah, I don't care what people think. And my mom's on the comments right now, you know. My mom's on the comments, and I don't care what people think. I don't care what people say. But I still have that entre yo, like I have the respect. Like I'm not gonna be out here, like throwing it in people's faces, because I just feel there's ways to do it, and that's why what I do, Bumper, is like I want you to fall in love with who I am, without you having to know, what I am, who I am, if I'm a bear, if I'm a dog, if I'm a cat. Like I want you to love me for who I am. I want you to talk to me. I want you to be my friend because of who I am. You know what I mean? As a person.
Yeah.
Not because I'm brown, because I'm black, I'm Mexican, Chinese, whatever. Like, so that's one thing that I try to like kind of block. Sometimes I try to block it off, because there's an image that I still want. Because even at that, now with this whole Jessica thing, there's a stigma that people have with me because I dress up like that, which is comedy. I'm not that I care either, but I'm not like one of those that I want to be like that every day. No, I'm getting paid to do that, and I'm making people laugh. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm getting paid to do that, and I'm making people laugh.
Yeah, but
your answer is beautiful. Your answer is beautiful. Your mom's comment is beautiful. Like, right? She's the only one. She's the only one. But the reason I'm picking at it, Alex, is just because, again, you could be helping somebody, whether you think so or not.
Yeah.
Just through a conversation.
And see them, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be super honest with you. The reason why I opened up to you so fast that day I met you. I got this this fatherly bond when that time I met you, and I felt like that was a confirmation for me, that conversation that we had that night. Because don't get me wrong, I love my mom. She's obviously, you could tell. And my mom's been the mother and the father, for me and my brother, and she's done a hell of a job.
I met your brother too. He's cool.
Oh, yeah,
cool dude. Yeah,
but I'm better. She's gonna be like, "Oh, look, he's already starting." But the one thing that I've been missing is obviously the presence of my dad. And so for those who don't know my story, my dad passed away to leukemia when I was 5.5, to be honest. And my brother was only 3 months. And the bond that me and my dad had, my mom worked during the day at L&M bookstore downtown, and my dad worked at Mi Tierra at night as a busboy. And so whenever, of course, my mom was at work during the day, so I was always with my dad during the day.
During the day, yeah.
And so, we had our bond. We go on the Via bus. We go to Ingram Mall in the bus. We go to Macrelis Mall on the bus. We went to go hang out at Mi Tierra, Market Square all the time. So a lot of that, a lot of things, obviously people know me as, fiestas, fiesta and stuff like that. So all that has a lot of deep meaning of why I like that atmosphere. It's because it reminds me of my dad.
Your dad, yeah.
Now the thing is with my dad, obviously that's where the whole Selena thing comes in. The whole Selena stuff comes in. You know, my dad was a huge Selena fan. He was in love with Selena. I mean,
Who wasn't?
Who wasn't?
Who
right?
wasn't in love with Selena?
So obviously that's how I knew of Selena. She was still alive, obviously, and there were the first cassette tape that actually my dad didn't give me. It was my dad's, and I just ended up taking it from him.
Yeah.
And it was the Selena female vocalist of the year 1988 cassette, and there was a song in there which was a Salta la Ranita, and that was the jam that me and my dad would jam to a lot. And mind you, I was
5 years old.
no, I was like 3 years old.
And you
And
remember, that?
I remember, dude. My mom will tell you that she freaks out, you know, that I remember things when I was 2 years old with my dad.
I think as a human being, I try to think back, and I think like the youngest I can go is maybe like 7 or 8. Where you know what I mean. Before that, shit, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember.
Probably tortilla, rice, and beans. That's all I remember.
No, I remember a lot, and you know listening to that album with my dad, jamming out not only to Selena but to Mas, Gary Hobbs, Little Joe.
Keep them coming,
You know,
dog. You
like-
was good. Shit, you.
Shit, there's like Ruben Naranjo, Agustin Ramirez, like all that stuff is what I would listen to. You know, as a 2, 3, all the way to the 5-year-old little boy. You know what I mean? And of course, after that, and then of course the 80s side of me, the freestyle, the hood rat side, it's my mom's side. So there I am, this little kid.
Lisa, Stevie
Debbie
V,
Dan,
D.
yeah, all that stuff. That's like what I from my mom's side.
Hey man, but you know what? That's
Egyptian
part
lover,
of us.
Egyptian lover, all that stuff.
Hey, you we laugh, but you know it's part of it's part of us growing up. That's a big part of that's a big part of me. Like that music, I mean, that music was the shit back in the day. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that you said, all that music, and then you can remember that with your dad, because that kind of intertwines, some people who are watching or maybe used to seeing artists up here, and goes back to, I didn't finish. It's typical Wacky Wednesday. I didn't finish my point of what I was trying to tell people with TikTok, but that you keep our culture and our music relevant, what my goal is for this show is to keep it relevant. And what you're doing, a lot of you, Lexi, Aftermath, Lucy, man, I don't remember everybody's names.
There's a lot of us.
There's a lot of them. La Chingona, like, you guys do, you're making Tejano music cool. Mm-hmm. It's not like, oh, that's viejito music, that's old people music. Yeah. It's not. There's a lot of young people, man. And what you're doing is great, dude. I want you to keep doing that. Like, I've become really good friends with a lot of artists. And we have lunch, we have dinner, and we talk. Like, I'm trying to find that glitch. I'm trying to find that niche where we can get these people back. Yeah. And our genre can grow. And so, with that being said, what you're doing is special, Alex. What you're doing is phenomenal. Like, I mean, to see the amount of people who see you play Jessica 210 and jamming, even if it's for 3 minutes or what's the minimum one? A minute or 30 seconds?
I usually just do a minute.
You just do a minute? Yeah. So you don't do the 3 minutes. It's too long, right? Too long.
I don't even have that attention span like that. Yeah. I'm like, you had to press me for the first 5 seconds. If not, I just go up. No, but I mean, picking back to what you just said right now, like, I tell my mom a lot, and this is going along with, everything going on with what you just said. Now you're friends with the Tejano artists. And that's one thing that I've legit, like, everybody sees this. Like, everybody sees me like this. And I legit, my mom can tell you, there's times I go home to her, I call my mom and I cry. I'm like, wow, like,
this shit just happened.
Like, and I'm like, you know what, like, I'm a very spiritual guy. When it comes to God, I believe in God, Jesus. I mean, I believe in all that. You know what I mean? I'm a big believer, spiritual believer. But the human side of me is like, I go home to my mom and I call my mom, like, Mom, like, there's times like this that I wish, you know, I can call my dad. I can tell my dad the same thing. Like, Dad, you know, man, my birthday was the cherry on top. Like, I remember pulling up the night of my birthday. I had just left, shout out to Zeus, Carlton Zeus, who is I told you about him. He's a Tejano hip hop artist.
Yeah.
Super badass dude. Was at his house for my birthday weekend, like all weekend long. I stayed at his house, and I got home, and then on Instagram I get a notification, a follow from
Brain fart.
brain fart.
Brain fart.
I had it right now. I get a follow from Joe Heda, Selena's, you know, piano player.
Yeah.
You know,
I remember
and
you posted that.
And I was like, dude, like, and I called my mom right away. I was like, Mom, guess who followed me? And I just started crying. She's like, lloron.
But Alex, those are little things, bro. And for what you're doing, it says a lot. I mean, you know, I still vividly remember the TikTok you did where you were on the bus, and I think it was the first time you met Chris.
Oh my God.
Dude, and you were like, you were in Jessica, right? No, you weren't. You weren't Jessica.
No.
But you grabbed them and you were like, I finally found my man.
I finally found my man.
And Chris was just smiling from ear to ear. And you know, for the people watching, like, think about that. This guy started with a 1 minute TikTok, and then he's just rubbing elbows with Selena's husband, Chris Pettis,
I know,
on a tour bus somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, it really happens that quick. You know what I mean? And I think that the artists, they're digging you guys. You know what I mean? Like, every time I see Aftermath get pulled up to sing a song, at first I'm like, a la madre, this dude for real? Right?
Yeah.
But when he gets off, you know what I do, man? I don't know if he's watching. If he's not, I'm being honest with you. I do this. That's badass. That's badass, because there's a guy right there pouring his heart and soul into doing what he loves, DJing, whatever the case may be, right? Doing his TikToks and stuff. And Tejano artists of legendary proportions call him personally, get your ass up here and sing a song with me. A guy from Pearsall, Dilley, Texas, a little small town somewhere. Yeah. You're getting pulled up by Jay Pettis to sing in front of 2,000 people underneath the bridge from doing a TikTok. Yeah. You know what I mean? And the only reason I say that is because that's you. Like you guys are all in the same boat. You know what I mean? Last week, you were on stage with the fucking Cumbia Kings, bro.
With DJ Kane?
Yeah, you were on stage with DJ Kane and the Cumbia Kings with, you know, hundreds of people egging this dude on. Like, he was literally, I don't know, like he had his own show and shit going on. Yeah. It's crazy. Let's go to some of these. My
phone died, so I'm like, I can't.
Oh, chinga. Are you serious?
You saw when we were sitting down, all the notifications I was getting.
Yeah. So when you're a TikToker, I guess you got to have like a mobile battery with you, because their batteries do not last. That's for sure. Yeah, actually. We got some long comments, and I don't want to leave people out. I really want to go to comments, and I told myself that I was going to do this. Let me go back one to Tejano, man. Chris Testani said, I came home one day and my son came out to me. He was scared to tell me because I'm that machismo dad. I said, my son, that is who you are, my son. I love you no matter what. I will defend my kids at all costs. I have one son and two girls, and they're in my world. That's the way to be. And Tejano, man, if more men were like you, I think we live in a better place, brother. So let's see. In this crazy world and time, you bring laughter, smile. There you go. Look, see? Look. Kick back, like take a deep breath and take it in. In this crazy world and time, you bring laughter, smiles, and happiness. Thank you for sharing all your gift. God bless you. Thank you for sharing your gift. See? Somebody, and you guys don't think about that, Alex. Somebody could just be having the shittiest day, dude. And they just walk in their house, get on their phone, go to TikTok, and there you are doing Jessica 210 pregnant from Maluma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you know what? That's some funny shit right there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Forget the day. This shit's funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's cool. Let's see. Hold on. God will send you the right person, son. He has a plan for you. We love you for you. Let's see. And Lucy's still working my numbers. Hey, Lucy, if somebody buys one, I haven't had no notifications that somebody's bought one on Cash App. But if you do buy a number, the ones that are posted, the 1, 2, 4, 6, 11, 6, 18, and 19, make sure you go and post. Get off the show, go to Bumper and Weechas or on the Wacky Wednesday one. Go on there in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Put your number so at the end we're not all confused and stuff. Because if you leave it on here, we're gonna have to scroll through. It's gonna be a pain in the butt, and I don't want to do anybody wrong. I posted this one. I don't know if you can't read it. You don't got your damn phone. He says this is Sergio Barbosa. You ever met him? Mm-mm. He said he's a big fan of Wacky Wednesdays. Always watching, always supporting. Great guy. He said, I've never met you, brother, but I can't wait to meet you. And the first thing I would do is give you a hug. That's badass, bro. That's what's up. That's badass. You're awesome, and don't forget that. And Bumper, we are not in the position like what I said. We're not in the position to judge anyone. Much love. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Roger Aguilar. Lots of teens look up to you and open up retreat because of Alex when he was teen director. I witnessed lots of teens open up with him, and they're going through what they were going through in life. God is good all the time, bro. You see that, Alex? I told you, dog. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. I don't mean to make you all what do you call it here, but Lupe Alvarado. I'm going to read this one.
Oh, shit.
Thank you. You know Lupe?
That's my tia.
That's your tia? Okay, well, I'm going to read this one. She said, what does it matter if he's gay or straight? What matters the most is what he has inside and all the love and laughter he brings to everyone he meets. This guy has the biggest heart you will ever know, and that's all that matters. And the rest is insignificant and irrelevant. Hell yeah. Tia Lupe? Yeah. I couldn't have said it any better than that. So, if you're just tuning, Wacky Wednesday, man, you never know what you're going to get, dude. We get laughter, we get tears, we get all kinds of shit going on in here. But my guest tonight is AJ Alex Rivas, also known as Jessica 210, and just a great guy, dude. A great guy, and, you know, he's worthy, you know, not that you have to be worthy, but I couldn't wait to have him on the show. I couldn't wait because his story is awesome. His story is awesome. And I wanted to share it with everybody. Because everybody sees him, you know, everybody sees you, dude, on TikTok. They see you for that 1 minute. Then you go away. So now here you get to see him for an hour, for a little bit over an hour. So Lucy got 3 sold. Thank you, Lucy. Well, let me check my phone. Who'd you sell them to? let me check. Oh, y'all buy more numbers. Let me see the Cash App. I don't know.
I'll send the money. We're gonna go. Let me see. We're gonna go back to 54th.
Yeah, we're going back to 54th. Hey, who'd you sell them to? Because I haven't got shit. If you're buying a number, you got to use Cash App, and it's the money sign. Oh, Lucy, they're paying you, or I don't know. Lucy just bought one. You're taking care of it. You're good. So, Chingona, don't cry. You're beautiful. Keep your head up, AJ. You're doing good, brother. He is doing good. He is doing stuff that 20 years ago I could never imagine we'd be doing, for sure.
Shit, me either.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
AJ, what school did you grow? Where did you grow up? We got all deep and shit. Right? We didn't even go over. Yeah.
I'm from the south side, and then I also always say I'm from the west side as well. So my mom's side is from the south side, and my dad's side from the west side.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I went to Harlandale High School. Proud Harlandale Indian. Linsa. Only the true Indians will know what that means. Linsa. And I will not say it because my Spanish is very
It's very chapa.
Chapa, and they're gonna be like, "That's not how you say
Ya
it."
madre, ya madre.
Los indios nunca se agüitan.
Los indios nunca se agüitan.
There you go, like that.
That's lanza.
Linza.
Linza.
Yeah.
Los indios nunca se agüitan.
Yeah.
Porque los que agüitan se encueran.
We get naked. Is that what
Oh shit, man. Oh man. So AJ, you mentioned all this music you grew up listening to with your dad, man. What is the primary music that you would say that you listen to on a daily basis?
Damn.
You don't have to give me the answer I want to hear.
No. I honestly, like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not saying it because I'm here, but there's receipts on my Facebook. Every single day I listen to the Jimmy Gonzalez and Jay Perez melody. That's like my favorite.
The whole 9-minute song, whatever long it is.
I listen to the whole thing. That's one song. That's one melody. I do listen to that every day.
Every day.
Yes. That's legit like that's my shit.
Shit, man. I'm just, again, man, it just blows my mind the amount of people who follow you guys. Like, you could do something stupid, right? Something funny, and it just like one, just for instance, the guy who took a skateboard out of the back of the thing, it's the most #1 TikTok of all time. Half Mexicano, half Indio, right? And he got, ocean spray, like he got in my house, a car, like all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? From doing a video, dude. You just never know. You never know. But here's the thing. What I'm trying to say is like, you could do a video that goes viral for something, something you bust your ass or whatever, but you're doing it day in and day out. So here's my question. Do you get paid from TikTok?
Yes, I do. It varies. Yeah, I know. I do get paid.
The truth is coming out. We know. I thought it was for the love of music and it is. Out.
It is. I mean, it just so happened that I get paid for something that I love to do.
Shout out to my buddy Isaías Ramirez. They're from Pearsall, Dilly area. Lead vocalist of Grupo Macizo. He was one of the original people to step foot in the studio and jam out. Shout out to my boys in Macizo. To Garcias. To Garcias there in Pearsall, man. If you have never been there, shit, it's hard to beat that steak, brother. It's hard to beat that steak, man. Shout out to Carlos Aldanco there from Lansing, Michigan, and the Midwest All-Stars. They're always tuning in. Thank you, Carlos. Yeah. So speaking of next week, dude, I was telling you, right? Mm-hmm. I've gotten into not the business because I'm not getting no money, but I just I do it for friendship, and I just do it for the love of music. I started the Frito Pie Friday, right? Yes. So the Frito Pie Friday is not every Friday. I try to do at least 2 times a month, and the Frito Pie Friday really started because people were sending me music, bro, and I didn't know what to do with it. Like all this new music, and I didn't hear it on the radio. So I said, you know what? We're gonna start doing a show where we showcase new artists, and it started with that, and it went and it went and it went and it went. I think I might have got a Cash App, bro. Oh yeah, let's see. Cash App, Lucy sent you $10. Cash App, Deborah Rivas for number 14. Okay. Okay. Lucy, what number did you want? I'm going to go put Deborah's your mom on? Mm-hmm. She wants number 14. I'm going to go fix it. You can
call my mom Pebbles.
Pebbles? Okay, we're going to put Pebbles on there. So where I'm going with this is next Friday, December 10th. What do you got going on? Be real. What do you got going on?
I don't know. It's in here.
What you got to let me know what you got going on, man.
I don't think I have anything right now.
Come on, talk to me.
My calendar is on my phone.
Let's see. Number 14 was your mom, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna go to it. We're gonna fix it right now as we go. Shit, why ain't you letting me do nothing here? Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Next, I told you don't do that shit.
Told me not to do it.
So next Friday, at Desperados 2.0 off of Ingram Road, 3 bands, one night, 3 of the youngest Tejano frontmen all on one stage one night. Can't beat it. You cannot beat it. If you're within an hour and a half of San Antonio, I better see you there. Better yet, I'm even gonna make the night even better. This is the cherry on top. Like I'm the cherry on top, bro. We're gonna do Frito Pie Friday live. I'm gonna set this up inside Desperados 2.0, and we're gonna go live from Desperados. I'm gonna do a Frito Pie Friday from there, and I'm gonna talk to all the artists before they get onto the stage. So the artist is Jordan Rodriguez.
Shout out to Jordan.
Yeah, man. Grupo Asalto. They're coming from West Texas. They're coming down. I want to say this is one of the first times they played at a gig, not like at Fanfare or something like that. Here in San Antonio, they're getting their foot in the door. They're shout out to JR and everybody, all the staff there at Desperados 2.0. They're going on stage first. Grupo Asalto from West Texas. If you haven't heard the song De Nuevo, there's another one that he's pushing right now. I'm having a brain fart. Great group. They're going to be there. And then after them, the Conjunto Cats. You never seen the Conjunto Cats. Man, those dudes bring fire, man. I'm telling you. So Zeke, be out there in the accordion, singing the front man. And, it's going to be a badass show. Badass. So right now we got Jordan and Grupo Asalto. We have the Conjunto Cats. Zeke, the front man, young guy. I think he's like 20 years old. Can't even buy a beer yet. And then Mike Gonzalez and the Iconics. They'll be there. Mike Gonzalez and Iconics. Iconics they'll be the headliner. And they're going to bring you every Jimmy G song that you love to hear. I promise you they play them and they don't stop. It's hit after hit after. If you've never been to a Mike Gonzalez Iconic show, it's hit after hit after hit. No lie, no shit, no joke. Check it out for yourself. So again, 10 December, put it in your calendar. 10 December, Desperados off of Ingram Road is the place to be. You're going to don't show up, raza. Show up at 10:30, you're going to miss. You show up at 10:30, you're going to miss half the show.
Yeah.
So get off early, wash yourself, because Desperados is dressed to impress, man. They got a dress code. Don't show up in chanclas and shorts. All right? Make sure you're dressed to impress. No shorts.
No shorts.
No shorts. So you better wear some trousers.
Charge my phone so I can see my calendar.
There you go. Yeah, man. So Desperados 2.0 is going to be the place to be. It's going to be, I'm telling you, show up early. Show up early because Jordan, this is his first time playing in San Antonio, and I don't want you guys to miss him. Yeah. This dude is one bad son of a gun. Swear. I'm not even blowing smoke up your butt.
Go check him out. He's on TikTok.
Check him out on TikTok. Check him out on Jordan Rodriguez, Grupo Asalto. You can look up Jordan Rodriguez on Apple Music. Look up his album. The shit is fire. I'm telling you right now. So make sure you're there. Make sure you're there early because, again, we have 3 bands. We got to fit them all in. They all got to get some sets in. So you know it's going to start early. So go get yourself something to eat. Get yourself situated and show up early. Right? Show up early and bring a dancing partner because you're going to need it. You're going to need a dancing partner, man. And again, be dressed to impress, man. Is there a coverage? There is going to be a cover charge. I don't know what that is yet. I don't know what that is yet. Desperados has never been a high, like, if it's, I'm not going to say it's not very expensive. I'll leave it at that. They got to work out the price. But you're getting 3 bands, man. 3 bands if you show up early. Great music. I want you guys out there.
And live.
and live, and the Frito Pie Live. You get to see Bumper. I'll be there. If you want to stop by and grab the mic and sit down and talk, we can do it right then and there. We'll be in the back out there with Big Boy and Aftermath, kind of probably where we're going to be at in the back there. So, again, I need to fix my dang thing. Lucy she said a number on here, and I lost it. Lucy, what number did you want? Oh, she said 24. Okay. All right. Let me fix this before we go on with the interview, because if not, it's going to get crazy at the end, and I'm going to be mad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let me fix my post. And, so many. Do people tag you on all kinds of stuff now?
Yeah.
They do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
Do you ever untag yourself? Hey, your mom wanted 14, right? Pebbles.
Yes.
Okay, Pebbles.
I do untag myself.
Deborah Pebbles Rivas?
Yeah, she's Pebbles. That's her high school name. Oh, it's in middle school.
Okay, we got her. And then Lucy wanted 24, and they both paid. Yeah. Lucy. Got you. Save. Okay, so they're still...
I will just say, though, the reason why... Like, for example, if you tag me in something and we're close, I don't feel like you have to tag me.
You're going to share it if you want to share it.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're going to have something, you could text me.
Okay, let's take this. Let's look at it this way. People tag you for a reason, because they know you have people who follow you.
Yeah.
And what they want is for their stuff to get spread out.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And if it's music culture, I'm down for it. Yeah. The ones that I hate, they sneak in, and I know you got them.
That's what I'm talking about.
The ones that sneak in and they're like, "Hey, do you know what kind of do you know how to spell the word dove? If you know how to spell it, put it in the comments." And then you spell it and like, "Hey, I'm gonna send you $3,000 on Cash App right away." Psh, blocked, gone, unfriend. But they tag me in those things. You know what I mean? I hate
that's
that.
what I'm talking about. But if it's like like a benefit and so, I'm good. But if it's like random things, like I'm like, that has nothing to do with me.
Alex, let's go back to you, bro. So last week you were on stage with DJ Kane, who's also been a guest of Wacky Wednesday.
What'd you say?
He's also...
No, what'd you say?
You were on stage with DJ Kane.
Oh, okay.
What'd you thought I said?
No, it's just funny you say it again.
Halachi. So there he was. Alex was on. He was on stage with DJ Kane and the Kumbia Kings at Smoke Sky Bar downtown. If you've never been there,
shout out to them, man.
Yeah, shout out to Smoke Sky Bar.
They showed me lots of love that night. Like I was like, damn, like everybody. I felt like, Jessica felt like a princesa.
Did you eat the brisket macaroni?
I like the brisket and the macaroni.
No. Have you had the brisket macaroni?
No, but I eat both of those.
They give you a dish with the macaroni and the brisket mixed, and that shit is bomb. If you ever go to Smoke, that's what you want to grab. Anyway, so you were on stage, dude, with DJ Kane.
Yeah.
The guy who sings all the songs, all the Kumbia King songs. How'd that feel, man?
I mean, it felt good. At first, I wasn't planning. We weren't planning that. The only what we were planning was for Kane to sing Abrázame y bésame from him. And
okay, you got it. Go ahead. Go ahead, dog.
I'm not a singer. But he was going to sing that to Jessica. And that was going to be like a TikTok video, obviously, right? Live. And so we get there. We were hanging out and he's talking to the band, to tell them what songs to play and order. And then he just looks to me and he's like, hey, instead of me singing to you, like, why don't we have you, do a Selena song? And I'm like, huh? I'm like, you sure? I was like, bro, this is your show. And he was like, no, man. He goes, yeah, do it. Why don't you do it? And I was like, all right, cool. Like, yeah, I'll do it or whatever. So he's like, okay, what song do you want? Amo por vida, como la flor. And I was like, has to be como la flor.
Dude, you let me down.
Why?
Because I thought you were going to pick a song from the 80s. I wanted you to surprise the crowd.
Yeah,
and they would have been like, hey, hold up. Is that a Selena song? They were going to have to, what is it? Shazam it. They were going to have to Shazam it.
Yeah, no, I mean, those are the first two songs that he said. I was like, you know what, no, let's do Como la Flor. And bro, let me tell you that out of all the performances I've done, I mean, because for those who don't know, I do stand up comedy. I do stand up comedy as Jessica, a whole storyline of Jessica. So if you follow me, you know I've had shows. If you don't,
Well, let me ask you: when you do stand up comedy, do you write your script, or is it off your head?
Before my shows was off my head, but the reason why I was off my head was because I was just going with my storyline from TikTok, but just adding, details into what I'm doing. But just this last show I had, which I performed on the Gleto Rodriguez stage.
Okay, watch out.
At Las Chiladas.
Don Cleto, bro, you were on the show?
I was performing on his stage at Las Chiladas. My good friend from Dallas, Flo Hernandez, and my good friend Chonai. We had a good show, and Irma Ruiz as well. We had a great show, man, and I actually was prepared for that show, and I started writing out my stuff and going into like more of what Jessica's about. And honestly, like everything that Jessica's about is stuff that I've legit witnessed, from friends, from primas, from tias. So it's not all like made up stuff. You know what I mean? It's just a little bit of her, a little bit of her into this damn toxica hood.
So a lot of La Chismosa 210 storyline.
Especially Chismosa.
Chismosa 210, bro. You got a lot of storylines. She's freaking hilarious, bro.
Yes,
Shout out to Chismosa 210.
Always with her Burbank
stories. Yeah, Burbank. I'm live from Burbank. Always, dude. I'm surprised they haven't given her a job on KSAT yet.
Sure.
So Chismosa 210, you need a job with KSAT. Lucy, thank you for continuing to push the raffle. I want to fill it up before the end of the night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers left. So if you're watching, we got 9 numbers left. $10 a number. Get with Lucy, and we'll get you in the raffle. We're going to do it at the end of the show. Alex, what do you? Let me ask you this, like this. What do we need to do to find that audience for Tejano music? That audience that we talk about, that 15 to 25-year-old.
Well, I mean,
put you in a corner. Put your gloves on and start swinging.
All right. No, I mean, like I said, like you've been saying, is like we use TikTok for that, and not just TikTok, just social media in general.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And making it look cool, because even at that, like, I mean, for me, I was never that kid saying, like, whenever the adults were listening to Tejano, and I'm like, I don't want to listen to this. I want to listen to rap or hip hop. I was never that kid, but I would see cousins who were like that and stuff like that.
I was like,
hear this shit. Look, Theo has the thing. We're gonna hear the same damn song all the time. But you know what? It's. I think what it is, Bumper. Honestly, for me personally, I think it's more than just social media. It's more than that. And what I mean by that is, for me, like what I just said about having your Theo, shout out to my Theo Jerry. He's also my godfather. But having my Theo, for example, in charge of the radio, he's playing his songs, the same old songs, over and over. We already know when we go to Theo's, or we go to a barbecue or somewhere, we know what music we're going to
You already know what you got the playlist down.
Ted Nugent, Stronghold. Damn, was it the whole 9 minutes of that song? But you know what? That's what I'm getting to. It's that feeling of knowing. Sorry. It's this feeling that I want these youngins to know that I feel like this generation doesn't have. It's that pride, that tradition, that culture, like that. This is what I grew up with. Like there's that word I can't think about it, but it's like by me having this thing with my uncle or with my, with my grandma, my grandparents passed away, like, or my dad, passed away. That music, listening to those moments with my family, it makes Tejano more than just old people music. It brings memories. You know what I mean? Like it creates
part of your life, bro.
It's part of you. You know, and I know I pick on my Tío Jerry because every time we get drunk, we listen to Sam. The same damn thing. And no matter what, we always listen to Las Nubes.
Hell yeah. You always listen to Las Nubes.
And Un Día a la Vez by the version from Rume Ramos. And so those are like jams that, you know, it's like, it's more than just like the music, Tejano itself. It's a part of you. It's a part of your culture. It's a part of who we are as Tejanos. You know, it's the feeling. We have to get these kids to feel that feeling of appreciation.
Appreciation.
There you go.
You're right.
Appreciation of what it is and how we live with our family, you know, making memories and having these good times, you know, with these music. I mean, look, because of music, that's how I remember my dad. You know what I mean? So I'll just wait until you're done texting.
No. I'm putting the thing on you. You keep. I'm listening to you.
I just wanted to get back to you because you did that to me.
I got Jesse Garcia. He got number 11. I just put him in there. No man, Roxanne
Ooh.
Longoria.
That's my cousin.
Yeah, she's calling you. You want me to answer it?
Yeah.
All right. Hello?
What are you doing?
Are you trying to get Jessica 210?
Shingo? Jessica? No, I'm trying to get my cousin Alex.
Well, the same person, but we're live on the show and you're kind of like interrupting it right now.
Oh, Shingo.
Why isn't she watching?
Yeah, why aren't you watching? Uh-oh. No more. She's not talking no more. Quiet. She's live. She's live.
No wonder he's not answering me.
Yeah. Well, go to Facebook, type in Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, and hit play, and you'll see your cousin. You can text all you want underneath in the comments. How about that? All right. You have a great one, Miss Roxanne Longoria. You want me to give everybody give your number out or no?
No.
Okay. All right. Have a good night.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
No, man. I'm glad you said that, dude, because that's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. You're absolutely right. Like, you know, I've said it multiple times. I think the music is like, I don't just see it as music. It's part of us. It's part of who we are. Yeah. I'm being real with you. Like, I'm real with the viewers. Look at it like this. There's nobody else like us. There's nobody else in the United States like us. Nobody. We have our own music. We have our own food. We have our own culture. Right? We can go down south. We can stay up north. There's nobody like us.
Nope.
And if we let the music part go away, then we're letting who I see it like that. It's some people now they're like, oh, we're American. Oh, I know we're American. I'm proud to be an American. My family's proud to be an American. You're proud to be an American.
Yeah, of course.
But we're also Chicano. Mm-hmm. Mexican American. Some of you don't know what Chicano is, right? Yeah. And it's who we are, man. Be prideful of who you are. Let it, you know, you shouldn't be ashamed of who you are. Just like you said, I am who I am. You shouldn't be ashamed of who you are. I think a lot of young kids are like, they think about what you said, like, oh, that's old people music. Chinga, here's my dad, he's coming. Here's my grandfather, they're going to play this music. Right? And it's kind of like, oh, man, I want to hear some Drake. Mm-hmm. That I only said Drake because that's the only person I don't know. I like, people are going to watch. They're going to bash the shit out of you. You ready for this? Mm-hmm. When I do listen to rap, I love the old school rap like NWA. Okay. I love Tupac, DJ Quick, Lighter Shade of Brown, all that old stuff. Ice Cube, all the old stuff. The 90s, late 80s, early 90s. New people don't like anybody except one guy. the biggest rat of the biggest rat.
Oh God. Talking about 6'9".
That's my if I want to get like pumped up and hear some shit, I'll put some gummo on or whatever. I'll play the shit out of 6ix9ine, bro. And you know why I dig that cat? People, you know, you're gonna have the gangsters on here like, dog, fuck that guy. He was a rat. I get it. But that dude did what he had to do to make the millions of dollars that he has now. And he did it by himself.
For real.
So you can't get it. We have 7 numbers left, 30 viewers. Okay, we'll get them sold. Good job, Lucy. I'm gonna owe you 2 drinks. He's selling the hell out of these things.
2 drinks at Desperados on the 10th.
Let's see. Y'all can keep. So real quick, shout out to my buddy Hector Rodriguez. He was one of my Marines, Puerto Rican. He lives in New York, right? And the guy is just one of the. When I want to talk religion, or just like maybe numbers, like money wise. Sometimes I need some common sense, and he was under me, like, you know what I mean. But we're both out, you know. He's a grown man, just like me, you know. But the guy's so level-headed. Like, you could throw a million bombs at this guy and he would just stay the same. Like, he wouldn't budge. He's gonna be Rod. So shout out to I still call him Sergeant Rod. Shout out to Sergeant Rod. He's watching. But where I was going with this is, like, you know, our culture is one of a kind, bro. It is. Yeah. You know, and again, I think what you're doing and what all of you guys are doing, all you TikTok people are doing is great, dude. Is great. Like, you just don't stop. You know, and I'm sure you get haters. Do you get haters on your page?
Yes, of course.
But are you to the point to where, you just ignore them, or they get you so mad where you like get the comment and you're the ones that put the comment and you point and be like,
no, I'm not Aftermath. I hope he's watching.
Shit,
I hope
man.
he's watching. I'm not Aftermath.
I tell him all the time. I said,
I'm like, dude, that's why I'm like, Aftermath, calmate, bro. Like, who cares?
Like, let him go. Yeah, just let him go, man.
Keep doing
Heck yeah. Let me do a real quick. Hold on.
It's all love. It's all love.
It's somewhere on here, bro. I got my numbers right here. There it is right now. So if you see a banner at the bottom, shout out to my boy Jarvis and everybody at Smart Choice Homes. Tonight's show is brought to you by Smart Choice Homes, 210-622-9611. If you're looking for a home out in the country, you got a ranch lease. They have beautiful, beautiful mobile homes out there. They're called Smart Choice Homes. Hit them up, man. 210-622-9611. They're on the outskirts of town, heading 35 south. You stop and see my boy Jarvis. He will take care of you. Again, 210-622-9611. And its name is Smart Choice Manufactured Homes. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're getting them. We're down to 7 numbers, man. 7 numbers. Hell yeah.
Somebody should buy me a number.
Somebody buy AJ a number and just say it's for him. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. AJ,
what's up?
If you had a room full of 15 to 25-year-olds, and I said, Alex, I got a room full of 15 and 25-year-old male and female, and you in your day and age, your age, what would be your message to them? And it doesn't have to it doesn't have to be about music. It could be anything. What would be your message to a 15 and 25-year-old right now? If you had 100 people in a room.
To always be
microphone.
Testicles 1 2. Testicles 1 2. Shout out to my friend Mr. Pimpin. He did that on one of my shows. It was super funny. I would have to say honestly, like, number one, you have to love who you are as a person, yourself, And then also you have to be proud from where you come from, proud of who you are, proud of what your blood is. You know, because a lot of people, whenever somebody says, you know, be proud of where you're from, they're like, well, I'm from the United States. I'm like, no, I'm like, where's your blood from? You know what I mean? Like, be proud of where you're from, never change it for anybody, and always, you know, value, you know, family, value, you know, your own respect, you know, have respect for yourself. But, you know, the things that honestly mean the most is family. And honestly, your family is honestly sometimes who you are. They make
who you are.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I honestly would say.
That's cool.
I don't see what else.
No. I mean, that's cool. Hey, Sergio Barbosa's. You said you want a number, so the numbers that are left are 1, 2, 4, 6. Man, that seems like a lot. You sure that's that many numbers? 1, 2, 4, 6, 16, 18, or 19. Pick one, and Sergio Barbosa is gonna cover your.
Appreciate
you. Cover your thing here.
I'm about to say 18 because I'm 18 years old.
18?
Yeah, because I'm 18 years old.
Okay. Let's see. Sergio Barbosa, just you've done one before. Just either Cash App or Zelle me, and I'm gonna update it right now to number 8. What are you? Number 18? You said number 18. Keep. Let me hear some stand-up comedy.
Oh.
Let me hear some stand-up comedy.
Well,
bro.
my stand-up comedy is Jessica. I need to be in.
You need to be in character. He can't do it with not being in character.
I need a shout out to the Hood Rat and Selena Gomez.
So the name, do you want it Jessica 210 or AJ?
What do you mean?
Like the name. I mean, some people are real.
Oh, AJ.
Okay.
Don't forget, I'm a man, Maury. I'm a man. People, whenever they see me, they're like, "What do I call you? He or she?" I'm like, "I'm not one of those." Which I'm not disrespecting of those, but
you're a man.
Call me AJ.
Hey, let me ask you about that. So, do you ever have like people who take that very seriously? Have you ever been cornered and be like, "Hey, I don't really," you know, some people might find that offensive.
Yeah, that's why I said I was like not to be offend those, because for some, you know, gender is. You know, it's very serious nowadays, but I guess I'm still old school. I respect it. Don't start coming at me. I respect it, but I'm just, like I said all the time, I'm a man, Maury.
He's a man.
I'm a man, Maury.
We have 1, 2, number 1, number 2, number 4, number 6, 16, 19, and 22. That's what I have, Lucy. That's what I have. So, AJ, we need to talk soon and bring you up to Dallas. Hey, Sergio, this guy, you know what he does very good? He's an awesome MC.
Oh yeah.
He can get the crowd rocking and rolling, and he's been getting phone calls. I'm not gonna spill the beans for him, but he's got a lot of shit coming up just this month alone. So if you're watching, you're a promoter and you want an MC, but you got to be specific. Do you want Jessica 210 or do you want AJ Rivas?
Yeah. Both of them were still. I mean, if y'all were there, let's see. I helped host the Tejano explosion at Fiesta. I brought up. It was the day of AB Quintanilla, Los Cumbia All Stars. Brought him up. David Farias, Ruben Ramos.
And how do you do it with your Spanish todo mucho?
I do Tex-Mex. It's like Tex-Mex, typical Tex-Mex.
Ladies
stuff.
and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, that kind of like mixed.
San Antonio, it's your boy AJ Rivas coming to you live right now with the Tejano explosion. San Antonio, make some noise.
Dude, that's very
so
English.
San Antonio. That is so San Antonio. All the DJs, you know you're gonna hear Tejano at a wedding, a quince when you're. Attention everybody, please get back to your seats right now. We're gonna go get ready for the march, the presentation of the quinceañera. And at this moment, if we could please have all the court of honor. And I'm saying that because I used to be an MC. I was MC for Jam & J Javi for like 5 years, man.
With Jam & J Javi?
Yeah, that's my boy. Jam
Dude,
J.
I would love to have that. That guy, dude, that guy is, I'm butchering Sergio's last name right now, right? Barbosa. There you go. I did it. It's saved. I fixed it, Lucy. The manager in there, she's telling me, hey, 22's already taken. No. No. Going to the MCing thing. You know, I'd never done that before.
No?
Didn't
you do it?
Yeah,
At Toronto
I
Fan
did.
Fair?
I did at Fanfare. Literally, I was in the back of the stage, and Chamacos, they were the headline. They were the last thing. And my boy Ruben was like, hey, bro, bring us up. Like, Charlie, homie, I'm tired. Like, I'm going home. I'd been there all day. No, for real. I'm like, for real? I'm tired. I'm not going to. He's like, come on, dude. All right, I'll do it. So I went up there, dude, and my heart was pumping through my chest. Like, what do you say? You just got told 5 minutes you got to go up there in front of 1,000 people, you know, and say something off the top of your head and bring up a band and get everybody pumped up for the band. You know, man, you know, as a Marine, you can do anything. You can kick. You just kick it, you know, shoot from the hip and knock it out. So,
But you see, I've been emceeing since I was in high school. I was a spirit leader in high school. So I was in charge of the pep rallies, putting the pep rallies together and emceeing the pep rallies. So I've been doing it since I was in high school. Yeah.
talking in front of, like,
Talking
you
in
have
front
no
of,
fun.
I enjoy that. I enjoy that.
Shit, I don't. I get nervous.
I know.
After I get going, I'm good. Like doing this, I don't even pay attention. You know what I mean? There's some people, dude. They can't sit in front of the camera. You know what I mean? They I don't know. They just freeze up, or you know, I don't
See,
know
look, the difference. If you see, let me tell y'all, I'm marketing myself right now. If you get AJ would do, "What's up, San Antonio? Where all my ladies in the house, all my fellas in the house, where's the west side, where's the south side, blah blah blah." Jessica, she's gonna be like, "Where's all the single guys at?" But she'll be like that. She'll be pointing out. She doesn't really care about the single men. She'll be wanting the married men. So that's the difference. She goes, she don't care. Jessica doesn't care about the single guys.
Oh,
She loves the married men.
Shit, man.
And then, of course, all the other ladies, all the wives, they're like rolling their eyes. But
Yeah. Vanessa Salinas, thank you so much. Vanessa Salinas, she picked number 6. So let me fix it right now. Stand-up comedy, stand-up comedy, stand-up comedy.
I can't. I need to be in
Vanessa's,
character.
well, say something to kill some time here.
Oh, my God.
Give me some time to fix this. Vanessa Salinas, right?
Yeah.
Vanessa Salinas. I got it. We got you, Miss Vanessa. You're on there.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back. Since Bumper's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and take over. What's up, everybody? It's me, AJ Rivas, right now with Wacky Wednesday, taking over. Bumper. No, but back to, I'm gonna backpedal all the way back, because we had talked about DJ Kane. Now the reason why I picked Como a la Flor was because that when DJ Kane told me to perform, it was legit last minute, right? It took me back. I'm getting serious again. It took me back to the day of my 5-year-old birthday party, which was the last birthday party that my dad was able to throw for me. And the doctors already told my dad, he wasn't going to have, much time left. So him and my mom, my family, they decided to throw me this huge birthday party, DJ, one of those big, Mexico piñatas. It was a Simba piñata.
But it was Chimba. It was Chimba. It wasn't Simba. It was Chimba.
Had a DJ, a moon bounce, a clown, you know what I mean? Doing the little balloon stuff, face painting. And I'll never forget that day, man. That's the day, I turned 5. My dad came up to me and we were in the kitchen. And he had something behind his back, and he got down, obviously, to my level where I was. And he was just like, he goes, "I have something for you." And he gave me one of those microphones from the Pulga, those little fat toy ones that
it echoes when you talk.
They're like yellow and pink, or red and yellow. He gave me one of those because I already had one, but he had bought me a new one. And he gave it to me, and then he was like, "Here." He goes, "I already told the DJ to play the Como la Flor live." He goes, "And the family wants to see you dance and sing the Como la Flor on the porch." So from the porch of our backyard, at 5 years old, to being 30 years old, performing on stage with DJ Kane, you know,
That's
doing
sweet,
the Selena
bro.
live song with the live band. You know, it was a big moment, you know, for me.
Yeah,
you know,
hell
and-
yeah. I could just imagine, man. I mean, you know, I'm sure as people have said on here, you know, people are your dad was smiling down on you for sure. I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, looking down, saying, "Damn, he's singing it with the dudes now." You know what I mean? He's down there with the Cumbia Kings, singing it. So, you know, that's good, Alex. I'm so happy, bro, that you said that you would do the show, and I was even more excited that you were going to be open about everything. You know,
and
what
this
I'm
is
saying?
the first show that I've ever been open about this like this. Every show they ask me, "Can I bring this up?" I'm like, "No." "Can I bring no?" I say no. And
Bumpers Wacky Wednesday, man. You never know what you're gonna get, brother.
yeah, so you know, I'm honored to be here, and I'm honored to be able to be a voice for those who, you know, are going through things, you know, internally, mentally in their head. And I mean, you're not alone. You know what I mean? And there's a bunch of, you know, people like, you know, in the comments, you know, how I've changed people's lives, you know, and there was one specific family that I will never forget, that I saw one day at Applebee's. It was like a family of 10. And I was meeting up my Uncle Jerry and my brother for some drinks. And they recognized who I was. And of course, one of the sons was off. He was all excited to see me. Can I get a picture? And took a picture, him and the mom and one of the cousins. And we're just there, you know. I went to have our drinks, and they were doing their thing. And then we were already leaving. So once I was leaving, they're like, "Oh, can we get more pictures, please?" I'm like, yeah. And then the mom came up to me, and she was in tears. And she goes, "Little do you know," she goes, "you have helped me and my whole family here." And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, "How?" And she goes, "This year," and she goes, this was 2020, obviously, because of COVID, right? And she goes, "I lost my mom to COVID. 2 months after that," she goes, "I lost my dad to COVID. And then she lost her daughter to COVID." And she was in tears. She goes, "But honestly," she goes, "your videos, you know, helped us a lot by putting laughter in our life."
Yeah, man.
And when she told me, I was like, man, like, here I am just being this little chubby little Hispanic boy in his house, you know, acting the fool, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm over here, you know, changing people's lives somewhere or another, which was pretty crazy to hear. But that's not the only story I've heard. I've heard so many stories, and you know, I freak out because I freak out. I still tell my mom, I was like, wow, like here I am going through this, you know, with TikTok and these shows here, shows there, appearance here, appearance there, and I'm like, I'm just any kind of, you know, to me, I just feel the same. But
I'll
like
tell you this, you're approachable. You know, you could easily be like, nah, like you could have been like, nah, man, I'm with my family. Like, you know what I mean? Because I know there's artists that are like that. You know what I mean? Like people want a picture with you, or, you know, at least you're approachable. You're not like, hey. I mean, like I said earlier when we started the show, when I came up to you, I was like, bro, let me go up and ask this dude. And he'd be like, dude, who the fuck?
And I was in pain. I was in pain that day.
You were on your feet all day?
I was because I have ever since I had got COVID. Back in November, I had COVID bad. I was in the hospital and everything, and it just left my legs like real like bad. I don't know what, but it left my legs bad after COVID. So of course I'm like down there. I'm still being a little hood rat at Fiesta, but I was in pain, man. I was like leaning against that gate. But yeah, dude. Like if y'all ever see me in public, feel free to tell me hi, what's up. Sky Bar that night, there was so many people coming up to me. Don't feel like you're a bother, because at the end of the day, you know, you're viewing my stuff and you're supporting me. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So
that's what it's about. It's easy. Why is the light on?
I was about to tell you, but I don't want to lose my track of thought.
No, I lost my track of thought. Son of a... Oh man. Shout out to John Robles, John Angel. He's in the house. Good friend of AJ's here. I know that every time he comes down, they're hanging out together, and they come over here to the house. They've had last time you were here, Frito Pie Friday.
Frito Pie. Yeah.
Frito Pie Friday. You were here with John Angel when he.
That's the day I broke keto, and I never went back.
You were.
I did. I was on keto, and I was like,
it was
man.
Frito Pie Friday, and I literally made Frito pies for everybody. Oh shit, man. What else? What else, Alex? What else you got going on, bro? You got anything coming up here soon? Or?
Yeah, actually, I can't really say too much because everything is, still getting into place. But, Jessica 210, AJ Rivas is joining Bean and Cheese Man as well. We're doing a lot of stuff together.
Is that a podcast?
It's gonna be. You'll see. It's. I would say it's. I'm gonna tell you for sure. It's not a podcast. It's not a podcast.
Is it on Wednesday nights?
No, I'm saying it's not a podcast.
Is it on Wednesday nights?
It's not a. You'll be okay. We're not taking your views. I was just kidding.
Oh,
no,
shit.
but it's not a podcast. But there's a project we're working on with Bean and Cheese Man. Shout out to Sam and Nina and Chonai. We're doing huge things. There's other events that I'm doing. I'll be hosting my friend, like as I brought him up earlier, Zeus. He's the one that signed with Blue Mariachi with Chris Perez. He's having a show.
That's his music label now, right? Blue Mariachi.
Blue Mariachi, yeah. So I'll be hosting along with Bean and Cheese Man at his show at Pix Bar, December 18th. December 18th. And his bump, I had to send you his music. You got to check it out. Send it to me. Let me just say, he just think of Freddie Fender and hip hop clashing together. Just think that.
I can't.
You believe me, bro. You will like freak out, man. You will freak out. He is one talented mother trucker, man.
Hey, your mom said the toy drive.
Oh, and yeah, we're doing a toy drive that day of the show. But my mom does have a toy drive going on right now. She does have a cancer group, her organization. It's called CIOC, which means cancer as one cancer. So my mom's support group, we have a toy drive, and those toys that we receive, we take them to, I believe, she can correct me, but I believe there's 6 or 7 hospitals that we take them to, the cancer units for the kids. And then whatever toys we have left from the Christmas drive, we save them for Easter, and we do baskets, and we send them to the cancer units in the same hospitals.
That's cool, man. That's awesome. I never thought about that. Like, you know what I mean? Like Easter, every basket has some kind of toy. Yeah, me and my wife, we help out this. It's not a center, but I guess it's a center. It's there off of West Avenue. There's like when kids, teenagers, mainly teenagers, young teenagers, they're caught in a custody battle, or their parents, they're just caught in the state somewhere, and they stay there at this home, and they go to school there, right? And last year we took a bunch of friends, and we got a bunch of cards. We went to Whataburger, and I told the manager I'm doing. I said, man, I want to buy $150 in gift cards. Whataburger meal's $10, right? So $10 a card. I need 15 of them, and it was, dude. That's last year when I was doing that. It led me. It through COVID. I take it back. It wasn't last year, just 2 years ago, because COVID we didn't do it. But it led me to think, America, we see all the bad all the time, right?
Yeah.
And it just, when I saw these things and people giving, it makes you think, like, you know what? It's not bad. We live in a great country. We have good people. So, you know what? We went to Whataburger, I bought $150 in cards, right? And the manager was like, hey, what is this for? I said, well, we give these. What we would do with those, we put them in that Saran wrap game, and we put. You ever done that? You put the oven mitts on. You gotta, and they loved it, right? So the guy's like, "You're gonna buy 15?" He goes, "I'm gonna." He took out his wallet, and he matched what I bought. So he, out of the manager from Walmart, his money. I saw him do his card, everything. He bought 15 more cards. So we had $300 in Whataburger cards. That was just one spot. We had a 7-Eleven, and I don't want to go there because it's gonna sound ugly, but to get somebody from 7-Eleven, the people that they ain't gonna give you shit. Man, this guy went back there and he gave us like cases of candy, like Twix, Snickers, like the bars, like you know what I mean. It wasn't like the little trick or treat. It was like the big bars and stuff. He's like, here, take it. And I only go to that 7-Eleven. That's the only 7-Eleven. That's the only place I put gas. It's the only place I give my money to from that one reason. So, my wife just last night she put some stuff together for her family for the school, and we're coming into that season, man. We're coming into we're already in the holiday season, and it's a season of giving. It's the season of helping the less fortunate. And you know what, AJ? I'll be honest with you, bro. I was never that person. Neta, straight up. Like, I bought my kids a Christmas gifts. Yeah, pa allá. Like, I'm, hey, it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Well, you buy me a gift, I'm not going to buy you. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I was, And as I've gotten older, and my son, he's going to be 7 next week. This week. He'll be 7 at the end of this week. My son, Jacob, the baby of 8. And, that I've gotten older, just my mind has changed and the way I see life, and it's okay to help people. And my wife's always been that way. My wife's always been like, you help because you never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good to help people. And I'm like, nah, Charlie, they can work just like me. I'm being real. Like, that's how I was. But, I've over the last 4 or 5 years, it's gone away. Like, I'm just different. You know what I'm saying? I'm more grouchy as a man, but I'm more sentimental to those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if other men can kind of relate. The Roy Moss Center. The Roy Moss Center.
Is that what it's called?
That's that your mom put that. 5 hospitals.
5 hospitals.
Christa Santa Rosa, Methodist University, BAMC, and North and Central Baptist. That's awesome, man. That's freaking that's amazing.
And we also do Valentine's as well.
You do Valentine's.
We do Valentine's. So we get Valentine cards donated, and we do them and we take them to the hospitals too. Because the reason why, and let me tell you why. Because my dad passed away to leukemia.
Mm-hmm.
So then back in the day, my mom, all the support groups were obviously not in the south side of town. They were all in the north side. So it was real hard for my mom to get support from cancer support groups. So that's the reason why she started that. But my stepdad, who she later on met after my dad passed, he passed away to kidney cancer.
Jesus.
And then my mom was diagnosed with uterine cancer. So she's a survivor of uterine. She's a cancer survivor for uterine. And I believe 2-3 years after that, she had ended up getting diagnosed with thyroid cancer. So my mom is a 2-time cancer survivor.
Miss Pebbles.
So that's why she does CIOC.
You're a strong lady, strong woman.
And putting up with me and my brother.
Yeah, but that's the easy part, man, for sure.
Yeah,
that's the easy part. I don't know, man. I Christmas was always like. Is that your favorite holiday? It's not.
It used to be. Okay. Obviously, the spiritual side of me, I love the meaning.
Yes,
I love the meaning.
I'm with you.
Especially with this whole thing coming up, we were talking about the machicanes.
The matachines.
Matachines. I always say that wrong. The traditional thing of, like I told you, every year I go to San Fernando
see the matachines.
The day of the Virgen de Guadalupe birthday. which is something that I grew up with my grandma. You know what I mean? So that's every time I go there and I smell all the incense and everything, and I just feel my grandma there. Like I'm like,
hell yeah,
my grandma's here.
nice.
You know, but the thing is with Christmas itself, it's been real hard for my family because we lost my grandfather, which is my mom's dad. He was a Santa Claus for 32 years. 32 years, my grandpa. He never charged. The only way he would do Santa was if the event that he was doing or wherever he was going, they would have to donate canned goods
To a food bank.
Yeah, or to a family in need of food for the holidays. So
White beard, everything.
white beer, natural, and everything. I have luckily, may my grandma rest in peace too. We just lost my grandma as well. She and my grandpa gave me his suit, so I have his suit there in my house.
Santa suit.
Santa suit, my grandpa's. And Christmas is honestly, it's as much as, like I said, as much spiritual we are. It's very hard for us still because it's like sad. You know, Christmas is grandpa. You know.
And when is Alex gonna put on the Santa suit?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. White hair's already coming out my beard, so who knows when, right?
Hey, dude, put a fake beard. We'll go put you over here at the Rolling Oaks.
Right.
The Rolling Oaks Mall right there. I don't even know how that place is open.
Like, damn. I'm surprised. I haven't been there in a long time, but the last time I went, it was like a desert.
Okay. Lori Garcia, what's being raffled? What's being raffled is there's only 4 caps. So one of these caps, well, you can't see the logo from far away, but it's on the post. It says Bumpers Wacky Wednesday. It's got a new little logo that shout out to my buddy, Mr. Or let me find it. Let me find it. I got it on. Oh shit, I don't have it on there. joeshatco.com. joeshatco.com. He's a great sponsor of the show. He was kind enough to make me these hats to raffle off. So shout out to my buddy Joey Morin out there in George West, Texas. Hit him up, joeshatco.com. So we're raffling off a cap, the old Wacky Wednesday shirt, the new Wacky Wednesday shirt, and 2 seats to be inside the studio live to whatever show we got coming up. You want to show up? I'll provide the drinks. You got to provide the airfare, the hotel, or if you're local, you got to provide the gas and how to get here. So pretty cool. It's just something different, man. Cap shirts. There you go. Lucy's on it, bro. I don't even know why I even talk. She's all over it.
I'm gonna throw in an AJ Fam shirt merch. One of my merch
on here.
Yeah.
Hell, look, that's gonna kill it, right? So we just added to the raffle, right? AJ Fam Bam. AJ Fam shirt is going into the raffle. So you're gonna win 3 T-shirts, 1 cap, and 2 passes to come watch a Wacky Wednesday live. You can't beat it, dude. $10. You're gonna win 3 T-shirts. Come on, there you go. There's Christmas gifts for everybody. There you go. There's only 6 numbers left. 6 numbers left. 1, 2, 4, 6, 16, and 19. Man, those are like the numbers I would pick too. So we got a few more minutes, man. We got about 15 more minutes. So again, 6 numbers left. 1, 2, 4, 6, 16, and 19. We just added another T-shirt. So my buddy Lenny, you met him. Remember my buddy Lenny was here, Lenny Landine? He told me to tell you what's up. He's watching.
Up? Yeah. That was a fun night. Well, they're always fun.
Hey, you know. But
every night.
My after parties they've been Vanessa, Selena, you picked 6. I thought I fixed it. Hold on. Let me check, man. I don't want to get nobody mad and say Bumpers bomb scoop. He didn't do the thing. Hold on. Vanessa Salinas, I got you. You're number 6. Vanessa Salinas Sanchez. You're on there. I have you as Vanessa Salinas. So
should talk about how your mic is resting on my panza right now.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh gosh.
So Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers left. 5 numbers left. We got you, Vanessa. We're not gonna let it slide. And AJ just kind enough to add another T-shirt to the raffle. So we got 15 minutes. Knock out 5 more. And
Let me do some questions.
yeah, let's do that. If you have a question for Jessica 210 or Alex, hey, we'll take them. We'll take them, man. Again, you can see this guy anywhere there's some Tejano action going on in San Antonio, you will find him there. I promise you. We run into each other so many times without even saying, "Hey, are you going?" We just so end up being there at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, I want to say, while people are typing or thinking of something, it's like crazy. Like back to everything we were saying. Like I was freaking out just for the fact that like not only like I met Chris, that I have Chris Perez, knowing who I am and loving who I am, and Joe Heda, Mike Gonzalez. Dude, like I told her, I was like, Mom, who would have thought like freaking I'm invited to Mike Gonzalez's Halloween party. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like,
You didn't show up.
I didn't. No,
I was there. You didn't show up.
But you know what? Mike already sent me the invitation for next year.
He did. I told him.
So, he already sent it to me for next year.
2022, you're invited.
I'm invited. So I'm already there.
So you can make it up for. Make sure you're there December 10th.
December 10th. Oh, let me look at my calendar. Make sure
It's on there. So Lucy, I want to thank you, Lucy,
I don't have
for
nothing that day.
put it in your calendar right now. Desperados, I got to be there early, 9:00. Somebody just bought Lori G just bought number 1. She just bought number 1. Lori Garcia just bought number 1. Let's see. Let me fix it, Lori. Edit post. Lori Garcia. All right, there you are. So now, Lucy, we have 2, 4, 16, and 19. 2, 4, 16, and 19. 2, 4, 6, 16, and 19. See, so I already said it. That's what I said. I don't have Cash App. I want a number, and I can send a money order. You see? Roger Aguilar.
Oh, Roger. Oh my God.
Oh, man.
All right, Roger, tell my mom to buy you yours.
Yes, there you go, Roger. Is number 3 open? Number 3 is not open, Miss Lupita Cano. Whoever you are, Lupita Cano, number 3 is not open. We have 2, 4, 16, and 19. If you read the comments, Lupita Cano, that's my mom. Shout out to my mom, man. See, my mom is something else. Somebody's asked me like, when are you gonna have your? I can't have my mom here as a guest, bro.
No.
I no matter how much I would love to, 1, I would probably cry half the time. And 2, I would probably just be like, Mom, please just stop.
Roger, pick a number.
There you go. Roger, pick a number. So the numbers are 2, 4, 16, and 19. 2, 4, 16, and 19. Get Roger the last one. Well, there's 4 numbers left. So my mom just sent one. She wants number 16. Lupita Cano, number 16. Okay. Let's see. Edit post. AJ, we're gonna lose viewers, dude. You're not talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I was waiting for questions, but nobody cared.
Nobody asked no questions, bro. Everybody's waiting for the people are on here. They're just waiting for
you
the
know what? I
raffle
take
done.
my shirt back. Take my shirt back.
3 numbers left, brothers. 3 numbers left. 2, 4, and 19. Roger, pick one, Alex. So 2, 4, 19. Roger wants you to pick one.
Okay, I'll do 4 for Roger.
4. Roger Aguilar. And Miss Pebbles, you can just send me the Cash App. I'll put them in there right now. Number 4, Roger Aguilar. We got him. All right.
So there's 2 more?
Lucy. Yeah. We have
2 and 19?
Yeah. We have 19 and number 2. We have 2 numbers left. That's it. 19 and number 2. Watch it be one of those numbers. Whoever gets it last. No, bro. Alex, you got to know that, you know, whatever you're going through, bro, whatever kind of day you're having, be you, bro. Be you, man, because, you know, just like that lady came up to you and told you, like, hey, man, you got us through a tough time. It's something that simple, man. You know, when you hear the people talk about suicide and stuff like that, it's like, greet people, say good morning. And I'll be the first to tell you, I'm not always like that. You know what I mean? Especially in the morning, like I don't want to talk to nobody. Like, just leave me alone. You know what I mean? But after I get going, like, you know, my wife always tells me, like, I could talk to anybody, bro. Like I was telling you a story about the old Marine in line.
Yeah.
We'll share the story. We'll kill some time with the story.
Sure. Yeah.
So
make it about you again.
there you go. There, make it all about me, right? I was telling Alex a story over dinner that, you know, in the giving, in the season of giving, I was at HEB and I was in the line. I think I had like 6 things, and there was an older gentleman, like he was like probably almost 90 years old, and he was behind me, and he had 2 things. I said, you know what, sir? Go ahead, get in front of me. And when he turned and looked at me, I saw that he had a Marine veteran cap on. I said, man, what this man would have seen, you know what I mean? If he's a Marine veteran, how old he is, you can imagine when he was in. And I said, you know what, Devil Dog? I got that. Told the lady, just put those 2 things with my stuff. And the old man looked at me like, what? What'd you call me? I said, Devil Dog, I got this. And Devil Dog is a name that Marines, we call each other, Devil Dogs. And he just looked at me. And then he noticed that on my sweatshirt, I had this symbol right here on my sweatshirt right here. And he saw that, and right away he's like, you're a jarhead? I said, yes, sir, I sure am. And we just started talking. He said, man, that's so nice of you. I said, man, I'll pay for it on one condition. Take a picture with me. But you got to smile. You know, Marines, we don't like to smile in a picture. It's just something.
Yeah.
And he's like, I got you. So you take a selfie, and he's smiling. And he walks off, and the lady, the register, is just in tears. She's like, I see that man all the time. I've never seen him smile. Thank you for making him smile. It made my day. I said, hey, you know, you never know. You never know. So look at Lucy. She's a salesman, dude. 2 and 19. 2 and 19. What we got? 2 and 19. Those are going to be the winners. Number 2 and number 19. We got 2 numbers left. You know what Bumper doesn't have? The number.
Oh, God.
I got you. There we go. I got you. So we're gonna start the raffle. Give that that number right there a little bit. 2 more numbers to sell. I am going to.
Di Marie, what's up?
Di Marie, she's on here?
She just got on right now.
Oh my goodness, Di Marie. Did she buy any tickets? There's 2 left. Tell her.
She's going to buy them.
Tell her. I cashed that for yesterday.
Come on, Di. You got to buy the tickets. The last 2. 2 and 19.
2 and 19, man. 2 and 19. So here we go. We're going to start making the numbers. It's what, 25 numbers? Quanto. They're $10 a number. $10 a number. Uh-oh. Everybody's just waiting for the raffle, bro.
Randy said give him the last 2.
Randy, who? Randy Navarrete?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Randy's got the last 2. You guys are, oh, my wife made it in. She made it in. No party? I knew it. I knew it.
Well, by the time we got it, would have been too late.
That's all good. We're about to do the raffle. We sold all the tickets. All right.
Drive back from the Dominion late at night.
Bear with us, guys. This is live. It's not pre-recorded, and my comedian friend doesn't want to talk. So Man, this is a lot of numbers,
I'm over
dude.
here trying to help you. What are you talking about?
You're trying to help me. You ain't do boo,
What's
Randy.
up, Jessica?
Randy bottom. He bottom both. Sorry, Die. So
What's up, Jessica?
Randy, you already got my Cash App. Lucy has my Cash App, so you're good. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I'm gonna put on the wall and you're just gonna throw a dart. Oh man. Randy, dude, thank you so much for buying the last two numbers. I greatly appreciate it. And just so people know, look, I have a note here. What does it have? 1 through 25, right?
1 through 26, yeah.
Still, 1 through 26. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to...
Let's see.
We're going to rip these numbers up.
Hold on. Vanessa,
Oh, let me-
Selena Sanchez. AJ, who does your bookings? I do my own bookings right now.
So hit them up.
So hit me up. I do more on the professional side, so please email me.
Oh my God, are you serious?
No, but my email is on all my social media platforms. So just email me if you want to book me for wedding, the quince. I performed at wedding before. I performed.
So
at
when you
quinces
say
before.
perform, what is a performance
Okay,
entail? So the people know.
So I do stand-up comedy, right? So that's when I do my shows. Now, whenever I do a performance, not stand-up, but I do a performance, you are getting legit 13-minute Selena mix of Jessica dancing and lip singing at your event that you hired me for, which is a long time. 13 minutes is a long time dancing.
Is it?
Especially for my fat ass up there. Yeah, of course.
Hey, so since you're my guest, what happened there? I fucked that one up. Hold on.
Let's see.
That was not it. Hold on.
Team, yeah, Jessica. Where are you from, Mr. AJ? I'm from San Antonio. From here, from San Antonio, south side of San Antonio.
Okay, so
I
here.
got something in mind. Bring your Mexican fiesta in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah, hey, dude, they have they
Yeah.
have a huge festival over there. I would love to go and
Let's
set up
do
over
it.
there and talk to the people over there and see what the one day is like over there in Wisconsin. When I saw those, did you see the people, dude? They had the Mexican American, like they had all the Tejano artists. Bro, there was thousands of people out there
Huh?
in Wisconsin.
What's up? Is there like crop works over there? or
cheese,
something?
bro? Nothing but
cheese?
cheese. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, keep in touch, Vanessa. I would love to.
Hey Vanessa, I'm
do
his
that.
manager. Hit me up. Make sure there's a flight for me as well. And
Shout out to Mike Gonzalez. He hopped on.
finally.
I know.
Damn.
I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna be
Okay.
late to Desperados on the 10th because he was late.
All right, so here we go.
Oh, I want that one. Don't give it. Oh, I thought you were gonna give that one away.
No, we're gonna use it. This one's yours. You wanted it? Yours.
No, I'm just kidding. Give it to somebody.
All right.
Bumper Halloween. So
What do you say, Halloween? All right. So how do you want to do this? Do you want to pick out all the numbers and
Yeah.
whoever's last?
whoever's last one standing.
Okay. All right.
I always want to do this because I always make fun of my mom because they do those loteria stuff, the donations.
All right.
To say it like that, donations.
And so the number 6 has a line underneath it, so nobody's confused that it was a 9. All right. So they're all going in here. Every single one of them. Even that one.
You know how hard it is of me, like not letting everybody hear my asthma breathing over here.
And these mics pick up everything, man. Hey, speaking of next week in the studio, I do have a Tejano artist, Eric Lee. Eric Lee's going to be my guest. He'll be here in the studio. He's got a brand new video that just came out on YouTube. Go check it out. His song has been on the charts for the last 3 almost a month probably. His number's been his song's been on the charts. He'll be in the studio to talk to you. And, dude, you better be ready because that dude is... There you go. He's
I have it
playing
on my
right
Apple.
there.
I have it on my Apple.
So,
Shout out to Eric Lee. See, I got it on my Apple Music already.
Jesus, I'm AJ's bodyguard. I love
Oh,
my other.
Joanne.
Everybody wants to get a trip to Wisconsin. Okay. You can't look because I didn't fold them because they're small.
Okay, I'm not.
Okay. So check it out, guys. You got to bear with us. There's 25 numbers. The 25th number picked is the winner. It's not going to be the first one we pick. So you know your numbers. If you hear your number, that means you're out. Right? Maybe you bought two. Maybe you're still in. So here we go. I'm going to pull up the post and let me have the post ready so I can call out the people who they are. Hold on. Randy bought the last two, right? Yes, he did. I'm going to put Randy. Randy.
What's up, Mike?
Let's see.
He said he wants the cat.
The blue one?
Yeah, but it's mine.
Tell him you can raffle it off next week. Oh, man. Let's see. I probably jacked it up, but there we go. It's all updated. They're all on there. And all 1 through 25. So here we go. Oh, I thought you were snapping at me like, check this out.
No.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. 1 through 25. La Chismosa's on here too. She bought them earlier in the week. Okay, so no looking. You're just going to pick just one number, dude, and you make sure that when you move your fingers around that you only feel one piece of paper in there. Drum roll. What you got?
23.
23. That's my mom, Lupita Cano. You out. You got one chance left. Sorry, Mom. Next number. 23 is done. Number 12. Sergio Barbosa. That's one of your chances that are out. Here we go. Drum roll. 22 more chances to win.
16.
Dude, my mom's gonna be pissed.
She's out.
Mom, you're out already. It's right off the bat. I still love you. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, man.
Okay. 19.
Number 19 is Randy Navarrete. Thank you, Randy, for supporting, man. You're always supporting, bro. I appreciate it. What you got?
24.
Number 24. Lucy. Dang, Randy and then Lucy. Ching.
The one helping you.
Lucy's like, damn, I put this shit together. My mom, it's rigged.
13.
Number 13. 13 is Carla Cristina. Shout out to Carla Cristina, artisan from Reno, Nevada.
12.
12.
Who's 12?
You called 12 already.
This is 12, no? It's a 21.
No, you said 12 earlier. There's 12. Let me see that one.
That's you, bro.
Let me see.
That's you, bro.
How in the...
That's you, bro.
Hold on.
That's you.
Just make sure it's not a 21. It should have been 21. And I was talking.
Okay, I can see where this one could be 21.
Yeah, it's
Right.
it's 21.
Okay.
Yeah. So 21 is Rodney Aguayo. He's Hold on.
20.
Number 20. Ruben Lopez, he's out. No looky.
17.
17. La Chismosa, 210.
Chismosa. Hey, chismosas y chismosas. Che, güeyes, at Burbank, ¿cómo se cree? Number 4.
Number 4.
Cuatro.
Roger Aguilar.
Ooh, Roger, boo.
Man. All right, let me shake him up. Let me shake him up, 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 shake him up.
Two.
Number 2. Randy Navarrete. God. Randy, I owe you something, man. Shit.
Okay. Number 10.
Number 10. Isidro Gutierrez, my homie. Dang. Redo double the pot now.
Okay. 11.
11. Jesse Garcia. Jesse R. Garcia. Hey, hold on. Let me shake him. Let me shake him.
Seven.
7 is Jordan Rodriguez.
Oh,
He said, I'm going to take your shit when I go visit. Here we go.
Number 18. That was me, right?
Number 18, AJ Rivas.
that's me.
You could have won your shit back. Now you got to give it up. What you got? What you got? Buchinga is coming down to the end.
22.
22, Sergio Barbosa. He's a great supporter of the show, man. Sergio, thank you for always supporting the show, man. I appreciate it.
Nine.
Let me see it.
Or is it 6?
There's no line? It's a 9. Mateo Garcia. He's out. Here we go. Here we go.
Number 3.
Number 3, John Robles.
John Angel.
Oh, it's coming down, baby. We're coming down again. Less and less.
Number 1.
Number 1, Lori Garcia. Dang.
How many are there?
There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. 6 numbers left. Shake, 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 shake. Don't be me. Don't be me. Don't be me. Mike, don't start your shit.
Bumper.
Let me see it. I got good handwriting, bro. Let me see that shit.
I don't. What was that? 17?
Let me see. Hold on, dog. What the fuck is it? 16. Is 16. Yeah.
How's that a 16?
Huh?
That's a 16?
Bro, you're making me second guess my shit. Oh no, it's number 6. It's number 6. It's underlined. Remember I told you it's underlined? I had to turn it the right way.
Let's see.
See the 6? It's got the underline underneath it.
Okay.
So number 6.
It's a 6, guys.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Who's number 6? Vanessa Salinas. That was your number.
Oh,
Blame AJ. He couldn't read. Remember I told you I put the line under this?
Yeah,
Under the
that didn't look
6.
like a 6 though.
Oh my God, dude. Yes, it did. Let me see.
15.
15. Rodney Aguayo. He's out. He's out. He's out. Hey, Sergio Barbosa. No, hombre, but to start over. All right, there's 4 numbers left. 4 numbers left. El papalito.
25.
Number 25. And we're not even drinking. You're right, dude. You're right. Shout out to Gumaro Vasquez, La Pryor, Texas. Number 25. La Chismosa.
La Chismosa otra vez.
Out. All right. We're down to 3 numbers, baby. We're down to 3 numbers. Hopefully he can read them. Hopefully he can read them.
You need to learn how to write, man.
Dude, my handwriting is beautiful.
Okay. Number 5.
Number 5. La Chismosa.
La Chismosa.
She bought a lot of them.
Dang.
Okay. We're down to 2 numbers, baby. 2 numbers. Don't look.
Number 8.
Rick Balderrama, the artist.
Who's left?
Bro. Pick out the last. This is the last one. Come on. You got to get it. It's in there. It's right there. It's right there.
Oh, okay. 14? Hold on. I can't get it. 14.
I promise you it's not rigged. Number 14, Pebbles Rivas.
I forgot my mom.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's awesome, man. That's someone needs to learn to read and write.
I know how to read. Somebody needs to learn how to write.
Oh, my God. Hey, you know what, guys? Thank you so much for supporting the show, man. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. To everybody that tuned in, I know tonight was a little bit different. You know what I mean? We didn't have no music. It's kind of, but we do have music.
Yeah, because it's the music I do.
Yeah.
It'll get copyrighted. You'll get thrown off Facebook.
There you go. You're right. It'll
With
get
all the
you.
Selena music.
It'll get you off for sure. So, I want to before we say good night. I want to tell you, AJ, thank you so much for being you, bro. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for what you're doing for the onda, for the music, for our culture. Don't stop. No matter how many, if you don't have haters, you ain't doing something right. Always remember that. If you're doing something right, you're gonna have haters, right? And just ignore them. Keep being you, and everything's gonna be great, man. To all the people who watch for the first time, thank you guys for tuning in. If you were tuning in on AJ's behalf, thank you guys for joining the podcast. We do this every single Wednesday, every single Wednesday night at 7:30 on Facebook Live, right here on the same page. It's public. Share it with your friends. Subscribe to it. Do what you want. If you missed it tonight, you want to go back. You saw a little bit, and you want to go back and see the beginning. You want to fast forward, rewind. Tonight, before you wake up tomorrow morning, it'll be posted to my YouTube channel. I got a YouTube channel. It's real simple. It's Bumper Gomez. Just go to YouTube, type in Bumper Gomez, and you can watch all the Wacky Wednesdays on there. This one will be on there. With that being said, one more thing I need from AJ, from the fans. Check this out. I never pay attention to my TikTok. Never. I never worry about followers, none of that stuff. I just post my videos and that's it, right? And I scroll through. I noticed that I only have, you ready? 997 followers.
That's good.
No, it's not. It's really, but my goal is to get to 1,000 because then you can go live.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm 3 TikTokers away from being able to go live on TikTok. So if you could do me a favor and look up bumper_101. That's the little line for some of you. Yeah, the little line. Bumper_101 and follow my TikTok. Bumper_101. You better be. You already follow. If it goes to 998, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, I'm following you. Already.
All right. Okay.
But I'm putting it on the comment.
Okay. All right. I got you. 997 followers. There. Thank you, Alex, for putting that in there. Bumper_101 on TikTok. You'll see a guy. His name is Jose Gomez. That's me. That's my real name. Chingona, thank you, man. We need 3 more. I need 3 more to be at 1,000, and I'll be a happy camper. Like, hey, dude, I got 1,000 followers. Vato.
But that's a good amount of followers.
Okay, well,
That's for real.
yeah. Okay, we'll check it out. We'll check it out. Alex, thank you to the viewers. Thank you so much for coming after 2 weeks. We're rusty. We're just trying to get back into the swing of things.
Yeah.
Again, don't forget next week Wednesday in the studio, Mr. Eric Lee, son of the Desperados. He played with his dad is Eric.
It's Lee.
Is Lee, right? Yeah. His dad is Lee. So he's been in the music business probably his whole life. You know what I mean? So he's ready to talk to you guys, and he's got a hit out on the charts right now on the Tejano Gold Countdown. So it's going to be a great interesting interview. That's for sure, because the guy is very strong. He's a very strong-minded person, so it's going to be a great interview. I'm looking forward to it. So make sure you guys tune in. What happened?
So it's Bumper _101?
101.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah.
I put it right. Okay.
Why?
No, now they got me second guessing what I typed on. You're at 1,000 already.
No, come on. Talk to me.
You're at 1,000.
No, come on, let's see. Oh, how do I tell who is 1,000 follower? How would I know? Let's see. Let me see.
AJ Rivas.
The Mexican Queen 41 was my 1,000th, I believe, was my 1,000th person. Thank you, Chingona. Appreciate it. Everybody that pushed it. We got to 1,000, baby. Hell yeah.
My heart was kind of beating, but we are friends.
You see this shit I gotta put up with? Hell no, man. Oh,
hey, but I followed you a long time ago.
Yeah, you did.
Look right here,
Dude. Oh yeah, from that time. Hey, you see the one I posted with my brother before I let everybody go? Go to that one real quick and put it real near your mic. Just the voice.
Which one?
It's the last one that I just did.
Oh.
The very top, that one. It's my brother and my sister. So that was during the Thanksgiving break. My sister's a RN. The girl walking up, she's a registered nurse, and she had smelling salts. And my brother was knocked out, and she went and broke one of those smelling salts under his nose while he was asleep. And my brother doesn't cuss. Oh, that was funny, man. That was funny as heck. Alex, give your T-shirt to Bumper's mom. Your T-shirt.
No.
She wants the T-shirt you were gonna donate. Mm-hmm. When you see you again, give it to me, and I'm gonna give it to my mom.
To your mom. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much. Next Wednesday, Eric Lee in the studio. Don't forget, you're gonna see me twice next week. Next Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday here in the studio, and then next Friday, December 10th, Jordan Rodriguez, Grupo Asalto from West Texas, the Conjunto Cats, and Mike Gonzalez and Iconics, all live on one stage. Desperados 2.0 is the place to be off of Ingram Road. Don't have the address memorized. Look it up, and make sure you're dressed to impress. All right. So again, man, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. And we'll see y'all next Wednesday. Alex, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Margaret Alvarez, you made it 1,000. Thank you. I appreciate it.